Hi, this is Kristen Bryant with stampingwithkristen.com. Today I'm going to show you how to make this card here using some new products and some products that we've had for a while. This is Lilypad Lake, the stamp set that I used, and I also used the dies to cut out the sailboats that are on here. And then I have Come Sail Away Designer Series paper that I used here. And then this little trinket here is Sail Away Trinkets. And it comes with two options. There's an anchor and then also the little wheel there. And those are kind of a fun little embellishment to add to a card. So to start out, I am going to take a piece of Night of Navy cardstock. And then I have two different pieces of the Designer Series paper. I just love how there's so many different designs in one pack. Sometimes it's hard to know which to use. Oops, I did it on the wrong side. Can you believe that? All right, got it off. All right, I'm gonna stick this on the bottom here. And this one goes on top. Make sure that the northeast, southwest is in the actual correct spot. That wouldn't be good. And now I'm gonna take a piece of tape and go across the center. Sometimes if I don't want to have the ribbon wrap all the way around, I will just tape it right across it. And so that is what I'm gonna do here. And then I'm gonna trim it using our paper snips. So we have a card just like this. Now I have this punch here, the Everyday Label Punch, and to layer it, I am going to take this one, which is in the crumb cake, and cut it in half. And then I have the other one that's all together. And I am going to just put some adhesive on each of these. And then I just put it on here so it makes it look like it's layered there. It's a kind of a cheater way when you don't have a punch that's a little bit bigger. So this is the way it's going to look like on the front, and you don't see the back, but that's how it is on there. Now ahead of time I stamped and die cut the sailboats. It comes in two pieces like this, and I am going to use our mini dimensionals for these because it's they're smaller pieces. And so I'm going to just stick, I think I'll use 3 on here. If you haven't ordered these yet, I would give them a try. They're kind of fun. It's nice because you don't have to cut up your bigger ones to get on there. All right, so I'm going to stick this so it's kind of in the center. And then I'm going to kind of just overlap that one just a little bit behind it like that. Now to finish it up, I'm going to take we also have here the Night of Navy and Sahara Sand Baker's Twine. This has been a nice ribbon to use with this suite. I just love the colors. I'm going to cut off the end here so it's not as frayed. And so I'm going to take this and I'm going to wrap it around twice. Then I'm just going to cut some off here. And then now to get the little wheel on here, I'm going to go up through the center. This may be hard to see. And actually I'm going to just kind of wet that a bit. We'll cut it a little more. It's got kind of frayed. It's like trying to thread a needle in front of other people. So I'm now going to slide this to the side like that, so I'm leaving extra space so then I can put this side through. And if you're having trouble sliding it through, sometimes I take like a piercing tool. Actually, I'm going to trim this one. I haven't trimmed this side yet. Oh. I guess you don't want to start with it too short, otherwise you're not going to be able to trim some of this off if it's having trouble going through. Went through so much easier when I wasn't videotaping. How do you like that? All right, and then now I'm just going to slide this so it's in the center, and then I just tie a knot. Even simple knots can be hard to do when you're doing them on video. All right, and I like to fray the ends once I'm done with this, just to give it a good look. So I just kind of pull it apart and fray them. If this is a little bit too long. And fray that up there. So this is kind of how it is at, oops, I got some extra on there. How it looks at the end. And then I'm gonna just take the larger dimensionals and I'm gonna put one at the top and one at the bottom. And that will just hold that in place. So this card is, I don't have a greeting on here at all, which I like to keep some of the cards like that, because that way this card could be really for many, many different uses. You could have this be a sympathy, a thinking of you, a retirement, birthday, thank you. It could really be for anything. So it's really a simple card, but yet looks like it's a little bit more detailed with some of the embellishments on there. So I hope you give this a try. Thanks.